What's going on, YouTube family? I came right back. Put up my video yesterday, and today it's time for part 3. So we're gonna continue on this CD case or cases that I've got here. So what I've got here is another case. This is a different one, and as you can see, goes very, very deep. Very, very deep. Now here I got, this one's not quite as full. As you can see right there, the last few pages are not filled, of course, but you know, we're gonna get started on this one. So of course you see some Public Enemy, right? So enemy strikes back, takes a nation of millions, and yo, bum rush the show. So yeah, Public Enemy, of course, you know, they're fucking the OG revolutionary political powerhouse in hip hop. You know, a lot of artists after them pretty much took over kept running with the torch of the message. You know, Tupac being one of them, Dead Prez, Immortal Technique down the road. So, and yeah, Public Enemy, great stuff. Speaking of Immortal Technique, here I got a bunch of his releases. Pretty much all of them except for the Martyr, which I never downloaded it. Well, I mean, I downloaded it. I never bought it. I never burned it. Well, it is what it is. These are all the original copies. Damn, you can tell I was burping a lot on the last video, and I'm gonna be burping a lot on this one too, because I started drinking. So I mean, it's Friday, so why not, right? Cheers to that. Just need a little bit of that liquid courage. So Immortal Technique, I don't know, between him and Tupac, they're probably my favorite rappers of all time. You know, Third World, I feel like everything on that is great. Revolutionary Volume 1 and 2, I feel like everything on both of those albums is great. And you know, what else can I say? So I've seen him live a bunch of times. Got to meet Poison Pen, who's one of his homies. He signed he actually just gave me this DVD because I was the only one who knew his name at the show that I went to back in, like, I want to say like 2009, 2008, something like that. It was like a long time ago. And I bought this CD at the show. And this Diabolic Foul Play mixtape, which he also signed. I mean, you know, he just wrote his name on it. I don't know if that's an autograph, whatever. He fucking wrote his name on it. You know? It's dope. This is Liar and a Thief, which is a great album. And let's go over here. Oh, J Arch, R.I.P. He's another one of Immortal Technique's guys. I actually did buy this one. I don't remember if I bought it or if he gave it to me. But anyway, I got a chance to meet J Arch before he passed away. And, you know, R.I.P. J Arch. Lords of the Underground, DJ JS1. This actually has some Immortal Technique on it. Outer Space from New York. I think they're tight with Jedi Mind Tricks. Yep. Beastie Boys. Oh, remember that Beastie Boys CD that was on the other case? This is where it belongs. So, yeah. So there you go. Some Beastie Boys anthology. Some good old shit. Kumo D, the Jive Collection, which is, you know, his early works with Jive. It doesn't have his shit with Sugar Hill Gang. It's just, you know, Jive shit. Speaking of Sugar Hill, this right here is the first album I ever had from the Sugar Hill Gang. And it's got a lot, you know, some Grandmaster Flash, Furious 5. And, of course, Sugar Hill Gang. So Sugar Hill Records shit. Run DMC's Greatest Hits. Run DMC, the first one. Self-titled album. Got some of Mos Def here. Lyricist Lounge. I don't have the first one on CD. I do have it on vinyl, though. Or is it? Yeah, no, that's it. That's the first Lyricist Lounge. Yeah. Actually, oh my god, what am I talking about? This is the first Lyricist Lounge. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Forgive me, people. Forgive me. It's the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. This is Lyricist Lounge Volume 2. Fucking Rock is sound bombing. Black Sheep. Prince Amongst Thieves. I think I showed this one on on my vinyl. One of the vinyl pressings that I have of this. Great shit. This shit's like it plays like a movie, basically. It's like a hip-hop musical, sort of. Razel, motherfucking Make the Music 2000. One of the fucking freshest beatboxers you're over here. Rakim, 18th Letter. Pretty decent album. 90 by Nature's Greatest Hits. Beatnuts, Musical Massacre. Fucking dope shit. Slick Rick. You know, Big Daddy Kane. Come on now. Grand Poobah from Brand Nubian. What's Up Doc single. Few Schnickens. I always love their shit, man. Few Schnickens is special. Here we got, I don't even remember what this is. Rough House Records. I don't know. I don't remember what it is. Foxy Brown. It's not that good. Jean Grey. She's a dope lyricist from somewhere in New York. Akinelli. Octopus. And fucking Put It in Your Mouth. Put it in my mouth. Big L. One of the goats. Absolute goats. Here I got High Tech. So High Tech he's a producer from Ohio, I think from Cincinnati, and man, the dude was prolific. He this one's a DVD, and on the DVD he shows you how he makes a beat, and he does it in like 3 minutes. This motherfucker got a beat down. You know, Master Ace, Disposable Arts. Oh my God, Pharoah Monch, one of the goats. Onyx is Back the Fuck Up. I love these names. You just pause it right here and just read read the names of the tracks. You're gonna have a good time. Sticky Fingers from Onyx. This right here is a very, 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 very super duper underrated album that you should listen to. It's called The Autobiography of Kirk Jones. Please give this a listen. This is a great album from beginning to end. Nonfiction. Future Is Now. I brought them up on one of the last videos I made. This is the green CD and the green DVD. Sabak Red from Nonfiction. And, you know, this is all like nonfiction related. So Ill Bill and Necro are brothers. So that's why I'm going to have Ill Bill with Necro and so on and so forth. Circle of Tyrants, that's featuring Ill Bill, Necro, I think Gore-Tex. I forget who else. But yeah, this one, it actually kind of sucks. I'm not going to lie. That's not a good record. Yeah, Necro, I'm a fan. You know, I actually bought a single from his today, which I'll be showing on another video when I do some more, when I get back to the vinyl. But yeah, I've always been a fan of Necro since I first heard him. I saw him live at Rock the Bells 2009 in San Bernardino, back in SoCal, back home. And yeah, he's dope. You know, Necro is something else, man. Necro really is on some other shit. And I actually ran into that record store today where I bought the record, and when the guy was flipping through, I'm looking at the prices, trying to give me the total for him. He goes, Necro. He goes, I've never heard of this guy. And he's like, what do you make of him? And I said, imagine black death metal, but in hip hop. That's Necro. So that's my best description of his music. Oh yeah, some Jedi Mind Tricks. You know, Jedi Mind Tricks definition or Vision of Gandhi. A little bit more. Divine Fire. It's got a lot of old shit on there. The DVD does. Criminal Minded. This is a repress. Fucking KRS-One. One of my favorites. Another one of my favorites. I feel like KRS-One is the embodiment of what hip hop culture is. Just shit. He's a teacher, you know? The man just knows his shit. The man's got a good answer for any question. And I admire him for that. So yeah, this is Boogie Down Productions, KRS-One. I got all three of these on vinyl. Got this one on vinyl. Got this one on vinyl. Live. Yeah, it's good shit right here. It's all Karis One. Keith Murray, another underrated guy, part of the Def Squad. So Eric Sermon is a part of. I don't have any Redman CDs, unfortunately. Redman's another one of those guys that kind of, I'm not going to say I missed out on because I did listen to him in the 90s. I just sort of skipped on him, which I shouldn't. And lately I've sort of atoned for it. I got a few of his albums on vinyl. But, you know, it is what it is. Cassidy, I'm a Hustler. Cassidy's a dope lyricist. I don't know. He's kind of a mixed bag sometimes. He could be a little lollipop. He could be really hardcore. You know, Beanie Siegel, fucking the man. Fat Joe. I'm a Fat Joe fan, ain't gonna lie. Fugees, you know, the score. I mean, if you've never heard the score, you know, fucking slap your parents for not teaching you that shit. Now, some heavy hitters, right? So as you can see, this is my Nas collection. Illmatic. It was written. That's an OG. I Am. The Lost Tapes. Stillmatic. Fucking Godson. Street's Disciple. Hip Hop is Dead. This is a bonus disc. Got The Firm. Which one is this? I don't remember which one that is. But yeah, Nas is dope. You know, Nas is one of those guys that, you know, he could rap his ass off. He's fucking just knowledge unlimited. You know, the guy's wise beyond his years, even till now. You know, I hear his interviews, I hear his raps, and you got a good sense of a man with a good head on his shoulders, you know? Asiatic, you know, Nas the homie. Tribe Called Quest. Got 2 of Ja Rule's albums, this one, I could get rid of this one. This is the one with the I'm gonna be without you. Fucking trash ass music. I don't even know why I bought it. This one's good though. Don't sleep on that one. Mobb Deep. Holy shit, son. So I did mention about Mobb Deep, you know. Here's basically the discography. Right here, you know, see? Fucking Infamy, Murder Music. One of the greatest albums of all time. The infamous Juvenile Hell. I think Hell on Earth is my second favorite from Mobb Deep. All their shit is good. Blood Money. I think Blood Money is good. That one got a bad rap, but I think it's still good. The Free Agents, which is fucking awesome. Infamous Archives. Havoc solo. Some of Prodigy's solos. HNIC Part 2. Return of the Mac. Which is great. Turn of the Mac is some shit you need to hear. Big Noid, like the unofficial third member of Mobb Deep. They should still tour. I don't see why Havoc and Big Noid can't tour and just fucking do Mobb Deep. You know, he's been there the whole time. I think he deserves it. And, you know, 50 Cent, Power of the Dollar, the full album. Get Rich or Die Trying. I don't remember if I have the Guess Who's Back, that the Kid is Back or whatever. That's a good one, too. The Massacre, I think this one's decent. I still think his best album is Get Rich or Die Trying. This New Breed DVD single is interesting. It's if you watch it, it's like old 50 Cent interviews from when he first hooked up with Eminem and all of that shit from the Get Rich or Die Trying days. First G Unit, the Beg for Mercy, Outsiders, which showed on the vinyl. DJ Clue. DJ Clue was pretty big in the late 90s. I think the Backstage was pretty much the one that shot him into the limelight with when he did the whole mixtape with Jay-Z and the whole what was the name of that tour? The Hard Knock Life tour. Yeah, that was a big deal way back in the days. And then Noriega. Not the best rapper, but he makes good records, if you know that makes any sense. Capone Noriega. Dope shit. It's got all the LA and some good remixes from back in the days. Junior Mafia, Lil Kim. And of course, we're getting into the bad boy camp. So Mace, Shine, P. Diddley, and Big Papa. Notorious B.I.G. One of the all-time greats. One of the GOATs. Put a goat T on that man. Fucking Notorious B.I.G. I mean, R.I.P. What can I say about Notorious B.I.G., man? It's a sad thing what happened to him. He's one of those few. He's one of those few guys I still wish was here. You know, him, Big L, Pun, Tupac, on and on. Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt, Hard Knock Life, fucking Volume 3, Blueprint 2. I don't have Blueprint 1, which is probably one of his best albums. I'm going to say his best album is Reasonable Doubt. That's a hard fucking, very well produced album. And, you know, here we got the Rough Riders, Volumes 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Chill. DMX. Shit, if you grew up in the late 90s and you remember how big of a deal DMX was, you'd be like, oh yeah, of course you're gonna have DMX. I mean, these two albums came out on the same year and both debuted at #1, so should tell you something. Then there was X. I'm not a big fan of this album. I really love these two, but this one, Grand Champ, I think at that point he was pretty much done. Great Depression, I got it as a gift, so sorry. I don't like anything from DMX after this album, and these two came out afterwards. I think this one I ended up buying it because I wanted to have his whole collection, which at the time was just these 4 albums. And this one, somebody just gave it to me. Eve, Rough Riders, First Lady. Shit, this is a pretty weak album, if you ask me. Eve, she's got a little bit of an unknown history. She was actually in Aftermath. She was actually signed to Dr. Dre, and she was just on the shelf the whole time she was signed with him. Never produced anything with him the whole time she was on Aftermath. Then she left, went to Rough Riders, and blew up as the Rough Riders First Lady. And you know, she's a good MC. I ain't gonna lie. And this is Jada Kiss and Tony Touch. So I'm gonna stop right here, and I'm gonna start another video. So stay tuned. Get ready for part 4. Okay. And yeah, I'll see you in a minute.